We love our dogs like family, so it's only natural that we trust the things we hear about them. She's wagging her tail, so she must be happy. Only guilty dogs look away. He's eating grass? He must be sick. These ideas get repeated so often they start to sound like facts. But the truth is, dog behavior is more complex than it seems, and full of little surprises. While some myths may seem harmless, believing them can actually lead us to misunderstand our dogs. It can affect the way we care for them, how we respond to their emotions, and even how we support their health. That's why in this video, we're breaking down 8 of the most common dog myths every caring dog parent should know. Because the more we understand our dogs, the better we can love them. Let's start with a big one you've probably heard more than once. Myth number 1. Dogs eat grass when they are sick. While many believe dogs eat grass because they're unwell, a study from the University of California, Davis, found that over 70% of dogs regularly eat grass without showing any signs of illness before or after, and only about 10% actually vomit afterward. Often, dogs chew grass out of boredom, stress, or simply because they enjoy the texture or taste. There may also be an instinctual reason. Wild dogs and wolves consumed entire prey, including stomach contents filled with plant matter, which might explain why some dogs seek fiber or digestive support through grass. If your dog is nibbling on grass now and then, especially during a calm walk or while hanging out in the yard, it's generally nothing to worry about. But if they're doing it obsessively, frantically, or seem fixated on finding grass to chew, that could be a sign something's not right, and it's a good idea to check in with your vet. And remember, while grass itself is usually harmless, the bigger concern lies in what else your dog might try to eat, and sometimes the problem isn't what they sneak, it's what we offer. Many well-meaning dog parents share scraps from their own plates thinking, if it's okay for me, it must be okay for them. But their digestive systems are wired differently, and some foods that are safe for us can actually be harmful or even toxic to them. Myth number 2. Many people think only male dogs mount, but that's actually a common misconception. Both male and female dogs mount, and it's not always about mating. In fact, mounting can be a response to excitement, stress, anxiety, or even playful energy. Sometimes it's a way to express social dynamics or simply release tension. So when a female dog mounts another dog, a toy, or even a person, it's not strange, it's normal canine behavior. Instead of reacting with embarrassment or frustration, try to understand what your dog might be feeling in that moment. And as for lifting a leg to pee, that's not exclusive to male dogs either. Female dogs, especially smaller ones, may lift their leg to mark territory or leave their scent higher up. It's all part of how dogs communicate and navigate their world. These behaviors aren't about gender, they're about expression. If you've ever been surprised by your dog's behavior and now feel a little more reassured, give this video a thumbs up. Myth number 3. When your dog licks you, it might seem sweet, like they're giving you a little kiss, but there's actually a deeper, more instinctive reason behind it. When a wolf pup in the wild licks its mother's mouth, it's actually asking her to regurgitate food. Yep, gross. But kind of fascinating, right? That instinct didn't vanish just because your dog now eats kibble and sleeps on a comfy bed. So, if your dog is licking your face like there's no tomorrow, they might be reconnecting with that ancient behavior. It means they see you as family, maybe even as the provider, protector, or the one they go to for food and comfort. But not all licking is quite so heartwarming. Dogs are obsessed with scent, especially anything salty or strong-smelling. If you've been sweating or just had a snack, their enthusiastic licking might just be their way of tasting the salt off your skin or cleaning up a tasty crumb you missed. That said, many dogs lick as a way to bond, express love, or even soothe themselves when they're anxious. Myth number 4. I don't know about you, but personally, I love seeing my dog wag their tail when I say we're going for a walk. or when I ask if they want some yogurt. That joyful little wag always melts my heart. But here's something many people don't realize. Dogs don't wag their tails only when they're happy. That same wag can express a wide range of emotions. For example, a low, slow wag might be showing nervousness or uncertainty. On the other hand, a fast, high wag isn't always a sign of excitement. It could actually signal tension or even aggression. And research has found that the direction of the wag can reveal what your dog is feeling. When their tail moves more to the right, it often signals comfort or affection. But if it shifts to the left, it may mean they're feeling uneasy or unsure. Your dog doesn't have words, but their body is constantly speaking. The tail is one of their most honest messengers, if you know how to read it. Myth number 5. Some folks still believe this one, and it's such a shame, that playing tug of war with your dog makes them aggressive, or that letting them win will somehow make them think they're the boss. But dogs don't think like that. When your dog grabs that rope, tail wagging and eyes full of excitement, they're not challenging your authority. They're inviting you to play. For dogs, play isn't just entertainment. It's how they bond. It's how they connect. It's their way of saying, I trust you. Tug of War is one of those special games where you and your dog are truly in sync, sharing energy, joy, and connection. Far from creating aggression, it builds trust and strengthens your relationship. And when you guide the game with cues like drop it, wait, or bring it, it becomes more than just fun. It becomes a powerful learning experience. Your dog learns that letting go of the toy doesn't end the fun, it keeps it going. It turns a simple tug into a confidence-boosting moment where your bond grows stronger with every play. Myth number 6. When you catch your dog peeing in the wrong spot, it's frustrating, no doubt about that. But dragging your dog over to it and shoving their nose in the mess doesn't solve anything. What it really does is break the fragile trust they're building with you. Dogs don't understand that kind of punishment. What they do understand is fear. All they learn from that moment is that you, the person they love most, just did something that scared them. Not that peeing indoors is wrong, just that people can be unpredictable and scary. Instead of punishment, use understanding. Quietly clean the spot with an enzymatic cleaner. This gets rid of the scent so they're not drawn back to it. Then calmly guide them outside. Let them sniff the grass, feel the breeze, and when they finally go in the right spot, use that warm, happy voice they adore. Give them a treat. Show them what right looks like. Training a dog is about showing, not scolding. Patience might feel hard in the moment, but your dog will remember the safety and kindness you gave them. Myth number 7. It might seem like a kind and practical idea. Your dog is panting in the heat and you just want to help them cool down, so you grab the clippers. But here's the thing. A dog's coat is more than just fur. It's nature's built-in climate control. For breeds with double coats like golden retrievers, huskies, and German shepherds, those thick layers aren't only for warmth in winter. They also help regulate body temperature by trapping cooler air close to the skin during summer. When you shave that coat off, you remove their natural protection. This makes them more vulnerable to sunburns and bug bites. Plus, there's the emotional side to consider. Shaving too closely can leave your dog feeling self-conscious or uncomfortable. They may start hiding or acting withdrawn as they feel exposed without their usual fluff, something that impacts them more than you might realize, especially since dogs communicate so much through their body language. Myth number 8. We often hear the phrase, a quiet dog is a good dog. But the truth is, a quiet dog isn't always a happy one. Just like people, dogs have different ways of showing how they feel. A dog that barks isn't always bad. They might be anxious, lonely, or simply trying to communicate. On the flip side, a dog that stays silent might not be peaceful. They might be shutting down inside. It could be fear, depression, chronic stress. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that when dogs don't have their physical, mental, or social needs met, they can enter a state called learned helplessness. It's when they stop reacting because they feel nothing they do matters. And that's heartbreaking. A truly good dog is one that feels seen, heard, and safe being themselves. So don't judge a dog by their silence. Pay attention to their eyes, their body language, the small signals they use to reach out to you. Because being quiet isn't the goal. Being understood is. And that's where the real love begins. If this video helped shift your perspective or made you feel even a little bit closer to your four-legged friend, please consider liking this video. It really helps us reach more dog lovers like you. Thanks for watching. And most importantly, thanks for loving your dog enough to learn the truth.